Well, it was a slow week for the men. Not much to write home about, sadly. But we were really pleased with the effort our goalkeeping put forth. He's been taking a barrage of shots over the past couple of games, and he's done quite well with it. And then Ben Pulley, a young man from right down the road in Miami, Oklahoma, was able to get on the score sheet against Neosho. A good goal, a good finish. He's a quiet lad, and so getting him involved in the attack and getting him on the score sheet was really big for the rest of the team. They really jumped on that a lot and rallied on it. And so I think that just the fact that he's got some points on the offensive side, he'd be our top performer. Well, we're really injured. We're struggling with some injuries on our back line, which causes us to shift some players around. Blue River was a slow match for us, evenly matched throughout most of the first half. But the players that we had in positions, they weren't as comfortable as they ought to be, and they capitalized on us. And then, of course, Neosho was about an 8-minute period from the opening whistle when our center line just wasn't awake. Neosho scored 3 goals in 7 minutes on us, and then wasn't able to really muster anything else for the rest of the day. And so what it's got to be is what the boys are working on now, and that's gaining a comfort level with each other in their new positions, to be able to trust each other to go out on a limb in those one-on-one situations and to be successful, because they're being a bit passive right now, and you can't be passive because that just invites more attack. So and a lot of youth is rolling into those. Some of these kids are still playing their first 3 or 4 college games, and so the veteran players, you can tell who's got a season under their belt, and the other guys are still kind of trying to break out of their shells. And conference is here now, and so this is the time to make the right choices. So. Yeah, absolutely. The men especially. The men play at 7 p.m. at home, which is a really exciting time for them. Gives them all day to think and prepare. And cutting out the travel, of course, is good on their bodies. When we travel on the road, the men and women travel together, and so that adds an extra 2.5, 3 hours that the men need to be sitting around. So this being our first home game of the regular season as well, is an exciting day for us, because we know that we play better at home, and it's like I said, 7 p.m. kickoff as opposed to some 2 p.m. kickoffs and 4 p.m. kickoffs we've been having. So under the lights, it's always a better show. Yeah, we've done our research. We've looked into what they've done so far this season. Spoke to other coaches, and we like our chances. There's not a match that we'll play that we don't. We've had to move some strategies around to hopefully create a little more opportunities for success, create some more goal scoring, because that's where we're lacking. The easiest way to play defense is when you've got a lead, and so. With what we've been working on, and with some of those players getting more active in the attack, we like our chances, and they're points that we desperately need, because with home and away in the Jayhawk East, we need to make sure that we capitalize on home matches.